Test, test, test. Ah. Hey, what's Gucci, guys? How you doing? Oh my gosh, there's two people that I feel like it's kind of interesting to be having here. What's up? Your mind was nice. And 981020. How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you guys online. Oh my gosh. Okay, yo, and what's up, Angie? What's up, Vizan? What is Gucci? Okay, so here's the thing. So we've kind of finished our previous game, which was what's that thing called? We finished Dying Light. So this time around, it's a different game because I asked you guys what would be the best game, right? And it was what's the thing called? I think Max McCoodle it's kind of like suggested the Forgotten City. So I had to look at it and I thought, you know what, this might be interesting. So yeah, I think this is one of those games that I was like, okay, you know what, I'll give it a go. And also, I also kind of got another game. It's called The Closing Shift. That apparently is a scary game. So hold on, let me just boom, whole background light here. But yes. So okay, let me tell you about the two games, right? So the number one, The Forgotten City, is basically about history, I think, and then you kind of have to like deduce what's been going on in the city. I have no idea how, whatever, but we got to replace the Astro A10s. So man, that sucks, man. That sucks. I hope you guys are doing okay. And damn, how much is that gonna cost you, Vizan? That's crazy. But yes. Let me just explain the Forgotten City. I don't know much about it though, but I know it's like a history / Sherlock Holmes kind of vibe. All right. So also there's this other game called The Closing Shift. So The Closing Shift is basically you work at a coffee shop and what's this thing called? And you meet a stalker. All right, and then you just kind of survive that or something like that. I'm not so sure. But so with that being said, probably today I'll try the Forgotten City, and then probably next week we'll have a look at what was that thing called? The Closing Shift, and we'll see how that goes. I know it's a scary game, so it's gonna be something quite interesting for us. But yes, without further ado, I think I might probably start this game. Let me just go to this. Thankfully, EB has a sale on headsets at the moment. Ooh, well, lucky ducky, aren't ya? Okay, let me just like kind of bring myself down here. Oh no, you know what? Wrong thing. Let me hold on a second. Where are we? There we are. Bro, yeah. I hope everybody's been doing okay. I was having a good time as well. I was asleep. I was like, you know what? Life is too short to be awake, so let's go to sleep. Okay. Enough games. Time to actually play the game. So this is my first time playing it. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea how to play this game. We will basically look at this game together. Dear content creators, as you'll discover this game fully intriguing plot twist, please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway, so that interested can fully enjoy experience themselves if they wish to. So yeah, so it's a storytelling game basically. You guys can't see it. Can you see? Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah, you'll probably be able to see it there. Let me just kind of should I move myself? Nah. Okay. Look, Logitech G435 Lightspeed. Oh wow, which is wireless and Bluetooth. So that's 150. Ooh. Men's gonna spend. Okay, let's go to settings. Just have a look see. Draw objects. Hints enable subtitles. Subtitle background? I know. Video. Oh my gosh, Max McCollum's rating me with 2 people. I love you, Max McCool. Thank you so much for the raid. You're a legend. Oh my gosh. I haven't you started streaming again. Okay. Damn. Why you taking care of me like this, man? Oh my gosh. Invasion success. Whoa, it's a party. Oh, Leo. David. How did you do it? How did you do it? What do you guys play? Were you guys playing The Sims? Damn. Okay, yo. So today is gonna be the Forgotten City. I have never played this game. I got it from your suggestion, Max. So there is weapons. So there's fighting. You were playing Mass Effect? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That sounds like so much fun. I should have been there, dude. But I was asleep. So guilty. Haha. Okay. Okay, so that without further ado. Okay, so hold on. Before I can move on, right? So this is one of the games that I've actually bought, which was the Forgotten City. So the second game that I actually got was you were I know, right? Oh. Okay, the second game that I got was called the Closing Shift. I was gonna say the Sleeping Shift. I don't know what's wrong with me. I should be called Kid Sleepless for some reason, or Keep Sleeper. Sleep Clueless. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so the other game is called The Closing Shift, right? And The Closing Shift, surprisingly, it's about like a stalking game, alright? It's about a stalker who's stalking you. Yeah, I got The Closing Shift. So I'm actually kind of like keen on playing it next week. Or probably, what day is today? Today's Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. For me, Tuesday for y'all. So it's either I play that today, yeah, sorry, tomorrow or next week. But we'll just see how it goes. That's your favorite game? The Forgotten Sleep is The Forgotten Sleep. Yep, I can see that. Which is the name for kid. Imagine if I was a VTuber and you know, and did you? Were you the one? Nah. Oh, this is a mystery game with multiple endings. It's reward thoughtful conversations. Exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city is in your hands. Ooh. Mysteries. I feel like somebody else told me about it, but it's okay. All right, I believe. Ooh. Hello. Oh.
You're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
What? I am stranger. Your body type. There we go. This is alright. Okay. Alright. You can tell from my hands. Got the manly hands. Okay. Okay. And go that. Player. Kit. Clueless. Imagine this is actually your name. Your name is Kit Clueless? Interesting name.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
Yes.
What's the last thing you remember?
Backstroke. I barely. Oh. Oh. What is this? Oh. Oh, this is interesting. You have like perks as you play. Your time. You know what? I'll kind of move. If the choices are gonna be on the right side. Oh, I'm Meduse. Thank you so much for jumping on, even though it was like super quick. I'll probably move us on this side, just so that we can see. Transform. Let's rotate this. Boop. Alrighty. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just I think because most of these choices are gonna be on the right side, right? So let's just do that. Okay, I was searching for. I was running along like clearing feet. You know what? I'll be badass. My pain threshold is high.
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been given a second chance. Which is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what.
Wow.
There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was
Nice.
hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Wow, this girl is super trusting of a stranger. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do in this situation. I'll probably go and check. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy.
I knew.
What do you want to know?
That's what I was thinking too. What's your story? Have you tried? Where are we? Who's Al? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go to this. Who the heck are you? What's your story?
There's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute.
Oh,
Know what I mean?
right. Let me just. Should I just place myself up here then? Yeah, just cause. There we go. Can you see it now? Let me just. There we are. Hey, there we are. This is better? Okay. Thanks, Bizan. You don't mean. Okay, hold on. There's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent. Alrighty. Okay. I'm in a dead end job. Okay, with an endless commute. You know what I mean? You're not even gonna tell me your name.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Okay. You know, yeah, you know, that is kind of like, because since I told you my name, why, what the heck?
Alright, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Damn, of course it is. You do have those Karen eyes. All those memes have ruined that name. It's a Karen, I know! All those Karen memes have really ruined. Oh my god, it even has this as well. Damn it, should I just want to be funny here.
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Okay, who's
He's
Al?
the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Okay.
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Wow.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
Now you're basically interesting. Now she was bored of the conversation. Hello, I was hit on the head, and I don't know who the heck we are. I don't even know who you are, and you're bored of this conversation. Yeah, I know. She's like a magnet for all these washed-up guys. Like,
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
wait, hold up. You don't even know Al. We're in the middle of freaking nowhere. How the hell did you end up here? And why the hell did Al just trust you to stay here? Do you know what I mean? And he's another guy that's washed up. Exactly. This is
Great.
questions after
So
questions.
you're ready to go look for Al?
And she promised me treasure. I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye on him. I'll pass. Just be like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, you mad? All right.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns.
I
behind
know,
you.
right?
Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
What is this? A flashlight. Why was he carrying a flashlight? Okay, WASD and move. And she's got fish. Is that fish? Looks like chicken breast. Where did she get chicken? I like how she's shivering. Yeah,
Back
Brooklyn.
already? What's up? Oh, of course.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
What am I, an idiot?
Oh.
Great. Thanks again.
Okay, she's kind of worried for Elle, who she does not know of. Let me just, what? Oh, okay, roll this. Nice. Zooming in is a right click. Okay. Is there a run? Yeah, that's a run feature. Okay, okay. Ruins! Enter the ruins. Oh, hello. Nice. This is not at all scary. I like how she's just chilling there alone. She's not afraid. I think in most situations you'd be like, "Can I come with you? Let's go together." I don't know why Mickey Mouse came in, but you know. Let's go together. And like, you know, it's one of those things, right? Okay, this is actually sort of nice. I would live here. Do you know what I mean? And maybe have a house up there. Yeah, I know, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse apparently. Even though I was going to try to go for Elmo, but yeah, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is he's always in my games. I was part of the clubhouse. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I would totally live here. Waterfall. This is like the best sound in the world. You know. Just waiting for a jump scare. Al's note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground.
Oh.
Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here.
Ooh.
It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For
Ooh.
this shall be their final resting place."
You could say.
Could
It's
an
a forgotten
underground
city.
city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds?
Oh.
It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Al Worth.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no. What is happening? Ah! That's... Oh, okay. So, I see this. This is... Oh. Oh, no! 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 I made a mistake! Ah! I fell. Oh. Can I bring out the flashlight? Whoa, what is that? Do you see this? Oh, it's a statue. Okay. It is. I saw that thing moving as well. That's the funny part. Hello? Oh, check this out. Damn. Oh, okay, it's a statue. Alright, it's a statue. Okay, okay. Oh. This place is a, She naked. Stuff for the law, sister. Oh. Oh. You know what this feels like? A night in the museum. That's what it feels like. Alright guys, I'm assuming these are people who have been frozen because their poses are a bit weird. They've been turned to gold. See, pose of lamentation. What does that mean? Can I? What is this? Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, there's one here as well. Oh, okay. I can't really react to that one. It's like a post something something. This guy is mid-stride. Welcome me to make gladiator flee. So basically these guys are frozen. Hello? No. Welcome mate. That freaked me out a little bit. Welcome make these people flee. Investigate. Me a diva. Okay, this is okay. F5 to quick save, F5 to quick load. Ooh, nice. Okay, what's wrong with this guy? Attempting to scramble away from something. I am alive! Okay, sorry. This guy? Only in a state of terror, so I'm assuming something really terrible happened here. This guy's also is in lamentation. It moves! It moves! Check his face, okay? Look at this. I am gonna do this, alright? Huh? 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 He moved earlier. You saw that, right? Oh, there you go! Look at his face. He's looking that side now. Look at this. Looking straight. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's looking right at me now. Okay. Tell me about it. Okay, he can't turn his head that far, right? I know, right? There's some weeping Doctor Who stuff. Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I can move these things. Okay, let's continue on. Ooh. Oh, dude. What the heck? Yeah, this is it. This is definitely it. What's this?
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options: death that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it.
No, this is not gonna be
Honestly,
scary.
I
This is
tried.
not. It's not scary.
I tried.
It's actually quite
I
dramatic.
really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
In a state of panic. This is not gonna be scary. This is gonna be okay. Actually, why aren't you at work, dudes? This is So this is night at the museum. Don't be afraid. I am your museum guy. I'm just a scaredy cat. Elsa, kill yourself. I know, right? But potesne mi audire. So this guy. As if begging his gods for mercy. So I'm assuming a kind of work from home today? My yeah. Ah, so we are back here, sort of. Okay. Ah, we're into the hole. Okay, we're noise. Raise your flashlight. Oh my gosh! And you don't say anything? No. Cycle through flashlight and weapons. Okay. Ooh. Now this is Doctor Who. This is definitely Doctor Who. I'm like, what's your name? I should have put myself Doctor Who. You can call me Doctor.
Doctor, help me.
Da-da-dang. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we're back here. This is where the portal was. What is this? Apple relief. Portal, two women. I wonder what they could be doing. Who could they be? Oh, not what they could be doing. This is interesting. Oh. Oh.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Shrine of...
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh,
Ooh.
I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again.
Ah!
Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
Wow, he's pretty sharp. I was actually trying to like change the subject.
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. And you've just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you? One more time. Who are you and what were you doing in that shrine? Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now?
That's true.
Listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you.
He is onto my
Live
tactics.
by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But
wow.
our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Uh-huh. Alright.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
Oh, there we are.
Only
Tap
23
E
of us
for
at the moment,
autopilot.
if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you.
Okay.
She's...
Hey, really? Yeah,
That's my
you know what it
place to
is.
say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia.
Oh.
She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her.
Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
Interesting.
Greetings, citizen.
Okay.
My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Okay. Okay, so before we can continue, right? It's kind of weird how he's just like, we all arrived here. If you notice that he said that, and that every newcomer, you know, and there's only 23 of them. So meaning they know that they're in this little space, and that also they, I mean, I know I'm looking like kind of like deep into this, but I feel like this in itself is very very fishy from the beginning. And I'm a very I can't say suspicious guy, but you know, I'm very sus with these things. I feel like this is a game that kind of creates a lot of plot twists and susness. So okay, hello, Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you personally. Okay. You know what? Shall we ask what this is about? If he's defensive, then yeah, he'll probably be like, the magistrate will explain it to you. You know what? Either way.
Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the golden rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong.
Oh, hello.
One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the golden rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Oh, interesting. But I'm more interested.
Whatever are you wearing?
What am I wearing? I don't know. Oh,
I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
ooh.
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate.
Oh,
But you'd know
Sentia.
that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
He is a cheery guy, isn't he?
I trust you can see yourself out.
Yeah, she is. She's got an attitude. The carrots are purple, as they were before modern orange. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know carrots were
Ugh,
purple.
this place has become a thoroughfare.
I'll kick you off this place, man. You know this. You know what a chasm is? Yeah, that's where you're gonna be living. Interesting. Let's see.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Kid Clueless.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first,
I'm the doctor.
take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months.
7
22
months?
Complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
This is getting creepier and creepier as I go through.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Well, they
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold.
Ah, right.
We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our
The
doom
Golden Rule
is
be excellent to
assured.
each other.
I
Yeah,
know
makes
that's
sense.
a lot to
That
take
makes
in,
sense.
And you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Yeah. Whoa, that is a lot of questions. Okay, what counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Okay. Ah, okay. See. So basically, earlier on I lied, right? and that was not considered a crime. So I guess lying is not that much of a sin. But here we go.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. we have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond.
Excuse
From
me,
Gallia
Cordoba.
to
Have you heard of
Judea.
Cordoba?
All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Hold on. Wow, there is a wow, there's a lot of this.
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
See, that's your problem.
Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands. You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
Wow.
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
Okay.
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal.
Oh, that's why it's called the springtime.
It's said to open a
I'm not crazy about this guy
doorway in
either.
time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time.
Ah, okay, so they know.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see?
Let's tell this
What
guy
had
the truth,
become
shall we?
Of us,
Cause him a little state of
this
panic.
city. I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it. All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved.
Ooh.
Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future? I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
Oh, can't promise anything.
Well, thank you for your candor, I suppose. Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal.
So people
As
know.
for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election.
There's an
The
election today.
people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though. Unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot. Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore?
Yes.
What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Boom.
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people? I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen. You mean
Let's
you
see.
couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here? How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire. Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Assuming that he's assuming that he's not lying. But I feel like this guy's lying. Perhaps.
An unbeliever, then? If you come up with a better explanation, I'll be interested to hear it.
This is true. There is also a time portal that this kind of.
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Okay, so.
Good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule? No, I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation.
Wow.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Okay, so judging from this, they know they are from well, they're kind of trapped here is one, and that I'm also from the future. Okay, this is interesting. Let's just save quickly. There's a kitchen here, lovely. I like it. Pretty decor, you know. Cynthia, how you doing? Huh? You look so. Ugh. Just wanna beat you up. And also, when we were walking around. Oh, whoa, whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to. Yeah. Okay. Went too far ahead there, I felt. But yes, so who's this? This is Cynthia's. Ave. Do they see this guy as well? He's touching me. Who's this guy? Stranger.
What were you two talking about? Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What's he offering you? Money? Favours? What's your vote worth to him?
Vote?
A spit of a fauna career. We've lined up all the votes we need already. Mark my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you've sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it? Good, then stay out of it. Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election. Can't hurt.
Let's see. There's some political intrigue here as well. Yeah, there is.
Domitius, you want to get to Malleolus, you go through me. Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why. You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunnis.
What does that even mean?
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see. I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected. He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see. We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out. Too bad. He's busy. Unless... Nah. I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
Oh, wow.
Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute to me, your soon-to-be patron.
Interesting.
Just make it good. Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us?
Protect his own daughter?
Whatever.
Interesting.
Just remember, I'll be watching.
Interesting. So, I'm assuming Domitius here is a very, very dirty man. If you catch my drift. It's Ramadan, so you should know to keep it in dispense. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Oh yeah. You brought me here. Kind of looks like her, doesn't it? Ah! Mother of pearl. Oh my gosh. She moved his head, didn't she? Hello.
Oh, look, you're back. How lucky for me. What is it now? Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Oh, so who we met earlier was literally Scintilla, wasn't it? Because they look the same.
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies? It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it. I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me. Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Okay. That's pretty funny, though. I'm assuming fatus means stupid. Your father didn't mention it.
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done. I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
I hate this eyebrow thing that she has going on. I hate it so much.
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Sentilla. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance. Oh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
Whoops.
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out?
Whoops. She does make very weird expressions, and I kind of insulted her. Interesting. Whoops. I must have done something bad here.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Wait, Horatius.
What now?
What's your story, Horatius?
I'm a legionary of the First Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughter, I should say, and the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals. I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitive tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose. Don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. That said, Sentilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
Ha ha ha! So was it Horatius?
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had, that's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger. if you're interested.
Hmm.
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so I'm assuming. Hold on. Alphabetical order: Aurelia, Commoner, Class Commoner. Oh right, there she was there. Yeah. Tavern keeper, tavern in the slum, knows claims to no way out. Claudia, patrician, wife of Malleus. Central notes, nothing. Decius, commoner, merchant. Okay, forum. Okay, Domitius, slum. Okay, Dulius, unable to work, commander. Imprisoned in the warehouse. Interesting. Why was he imprisoned in the warehouse? We should check him out. Equitia, patrician, vestal priestess. Ooh. Fabia, commoner, baker, slum. Galerius, commoner, farmer, slum. Galerius, the farmer. Okay, Georgius, merchant, clothes, forum. Hannibal? Wow. Died in cistern. Interesting. What is this? What does this mean? Ah, no! Damn it.
Of course. Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like hundred-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Ooh.
War crime. Isn't that a contradiction in terms? As Cicero said, in times of war the law falls silent. Seems that way. War crimes. Ridiculous. What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing.
Okay, alright, hold on.
Like? Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry. I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in any case. If you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. Alright?
Okay, so here's the thing. So I was thinking, right? I was thinking. The person that was outside was probably Centilia or whatever her face is, right? And then, oh, nice, somebody's home. Yeah, I can. Talk to me. Eh? She moved her head. There you go. She moved her head. Yeah, I can. Talk to me. Huh. Okay. This is super weird. You can hear it, right? Damn. Who's this? Stranger. Okay. Yeah, so I can only assume that Centilla is... What's this? Ooh, this is Aquitia's place. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to steal. We do not want to steal. Okay, so this is Aquitia's place. What's upstairs? Huh. And funnily enough, there is... What's this? Minerva. Okay. Is there any way I could like look at this person? Yeah, you can. You're looking right at me. Okay. So that's Aquatia. Let's see. Where is the other one? It's her face. Oh, I said this is the same place. Huh. Okay, yeah. So she left, but I think the reason how she can stay outside is by sending people in. I feel. Hello, signore. There you go. He's looking at me.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Solucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions, the 6th, the one they call Ironclads.
Ironclads.
Same way as everyone else. Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious? Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either. None of your business. In Troiti ipsum conventiula.
Oh wow, what does that mean?
If we have to. If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation? I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong, while we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something.
Yeah, dude. I totally do.
I don't like it. Of course I am.
Okay.
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. No. Whatever.
Okay, he's not much of a talker, but we have an eye on you. So she's not the only one that's like thinking about that. Let's see. How do I... Q, E, R T Y P no L J H. How do I check tab. Inventory. Denarius. So denarius, an ancient Roman coin made of silver. Okay. I don't even know why. What is this? You don't know. Okay, there we go. The Register. That's what you want. Tullius, Equitia, Gorgeous. Georgius. Georgius is a foreigner. Who the heck is Georgius? Karash, Hannibal, hairdresser, now refuses to work. Livia, Julia. Ooh, Julia is a debt bondsman to Malleus. Okay, duty nurse. What is this? Malleus, money lending, not to be trusted. Interesting. Locked himself in a palace in Avia. Rufius, Sentia. People, okay. Missing. Virgil, bondsman, Sentius. Okay, so point of origin allegiance. What's this? Who the heck is Lucretia? Okay. Where's this place? So the real question is, is this place kind of like created for these people? Loaf of bread. So we are at the what is that? Oh, what's this? Secundus and Cythera were together until the end.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune. Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Terrible shame what happened to Julia, but we just have to carry on, don't we?
Who's Julia?
You mean how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
That is a lengthy tale.
All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave. Fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing through a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done. Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber. Naturally, I dived in after it, hoping to salvage my fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
What does this even mean? What the heck is commiserations?
I couldn't agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her.
Some people here are a little shady for my liking.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, gotta watch out.
Old Dacius has got your back, though. It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here.
Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but
what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
Ah.
Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet. Thank you, friend. Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us? Not going to happen.
very well.
Interesting.
Another time.
Interesting. So we gotta really figure out who this Malleolus guy is. Malmonius guy is. Whoa. Oh. Okay. So that's one face.
Make sure you stay away from that empty shrine. It's going to collapse at any moment.
Okay.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
Who the heck is Julia?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people, that kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place. Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Ah. Try that.
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell. Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake, and allows us to fish and farm.
Oh.
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it. You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know. Of course. You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the Golden Rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway. Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Noviomagus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
Why does this guy look too good looking for my taste? You know what I mean? Like,
some people say it's divine.
Like he's too chiseled. I hate it.
But I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care. Which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
Ah.
Then I'll hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
Okay, no, it's not that he's too handsome. It's just that he's like a Ken doll. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too Barbie-like. It's kind of weird.
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
Okay, so here's one thing that I realized, yeah? Is that when they say you cannot do sin, sin, of course, is a moral choice, which also kind of leads to what morality is to that person, right? So how far, like, and plus, you know, like, we lied earlier in the thing, so lying is a sin. But because we lied, right, and nothing happened to us, so how far of a sin does it have to be so that the golden rule happens? Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
damn.
It means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Oh.
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of.
And he's gay.
Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi. Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong. It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. so I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Ah.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused. Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking. Nice to talk to you.
So it kind of comes down to that, right? Interestinger and interestinger. Sinner, peccator. This is a clothes guy. Foreigner. Let's see, what else? I know there's more of this. One of these graffiti that we are. Opius the thief stole my purse and I. So this is Opius then, I'm assuming. Yeah, he's looking right at me. Oh. Looking right at me. Okay. Freaky, freaky. There you go. There we are. That is, that's creepy.
Greetings and salutations. Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail? Is this a riddle, or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time? I feel the same way. Another reason for us to stick together. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
Interesting. Okay.
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum. You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule, and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all? I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
Interesting. No custom preserved down here, the more we preserve normality.
A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
Why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none
What's
of that
up, Angie?
This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So you floated down the Tiber.
Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I've been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This is interesting. Huh. So basically, this same person basically had the same thing I did. Okay.
Anything you like. Not so loud. What are you playing at? Have you not been told about the last attempt?
Oh.
Oh. Then I suppose this duty falls to me. Ah. It is a long story.
Alright, why don't you tell me? It's not as if I'm going anywhere.
You are witty. I like that. Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
I can say this, but I'll be like, why hasn't anyone done
They
that?
have. I am getting to that. There was an attempt made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place, and so I say it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Ah, interesting.
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
Oh, he's Greek.
Have you not
Why do you
heard
say
the
that?
tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The golden rule has merely brought it into focus.
Into focus. What can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
It's easier said than done, to be honest.
Regrettably, I think you are correct, my friend. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough.
Exactly.
Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
Exactly. Nah, I've seen it happen.
Ah, the voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the golden rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
He's got free mannequins. That's what he's saying, isn't he? Oh my gosh, terrible guy. He's using the dead bodies of the previous ones. We gotta go.
That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malleolus. I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way.
Interesting.
Nothing comes to my mind, my friend. This is troubling, is it not? I'm afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous, though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you should ask her about it.
Aha!
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
The Greek guy is pretty interesting. I hope it's not night. Is it not night? Please tell me it's not night. Is it night? Feels like it's night. It's still day. Okay, so he'll try to help me. How will you try to help me, Whisper? That's him. Okay, let's gotta continue forward here into the. Ooh. Hello, stranger.
Hello.
Ah.
Hello.
What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Huh.
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it. More than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
I think they called me a liar, Billy. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. A liability.
Yes.
Don't you just
They
love
said I have to
springtime?
live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you?
Something about
You
your
think
face
you
freaks
could
the hell
read it
out of
for
you.
me?
I feel like, yeah, it makes sense because, like, what's this? It's a random trespassing measures sentenced to Dulius. I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitation, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have really come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have freedom and have your freedom limited. Reading one. Oh, that's reading one. Freedom limited lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory. Ah. No, that's okay. I'm used.
What does it say?
Says that you caught several times. They locked you out to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure.
Interesting.
But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And the priestess lady.
The priestess lady.
She's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Well, that freaked me out a little bit.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Damn it, why are these two questions in, right? Oh my gosh. Do we break him out? Because I feel like if we break him out, it's gonna cause another thing. This seems a bit more.
Like, Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. You're going to let me out of here? Really? Oh. Please.
Oh my gosh.
I hate it here. It makes me very sad. Gold? You mean treasure? My friend Hannibal used to look after me.
Oh, okay.
He said he gave all I
blah blah blah.
Bye bye.
Okay, so Dooley is.
Hello. Bye bye.
Wait, where did the lady go? What? Damn, I should have spoken to that lady. Was everybody gone? That's weird.
Help! You have to do something.
What the heck?
A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule. Fabia, but now's not the time.
Oh,
Are you going
okay.
to help or not?
Fine, I'll get right on it.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Oh.
What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
You guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? This is okay.
Hello? Anybody here?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Ooh, I could just say this, right? Okay, this is one of those questions where you're just like, You could confront him and be like, no, I don't know who that is. I don't know Quinctius. He probably just...
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
Ah. I was going to lie. I was actually going to lie. Oh no. Okay, now here's the thing. I was about to lie. I thought I might have to ask the question, like, be lying again. So now the real question is, how do we approach this? This becomes one of those moments where you're just like, oh my gosh, what do I say here? We're just a small community of strangers who wound up here by accident. Why don't you put that bow down and you can come in and see for yourself? Okay, either or, right? Oh, what the heck is that? Oh. Yeah, okay, we'll go with, what do I say? What do I say? I feel like he's going to think the first option is a lie. Maybe. It could be. Darn it. Okay, yeah, put the bow down. Put the bow down.
Oh, how very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait. Oh, no.
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered.
Yo, you got the wrong idea. We're not
Say that,
cultists.
but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
We're not keeping it a secret. We're all trapped in here.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
Okay, it's not that we're not allowed to leave. We physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me.
You're joking.
And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe? Another lie. So you really do believe that? Fascinating. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues? You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
You know, sometimes when you have those situations when you want to try to explain something to someone, but they just don't want to listen to you. Yeah. Exactly. He's one of these people. He's just so like, oh, so this is what you're saying. Actually, blondie, 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 blonde. Oh my gosh, my hair is just like all over the place. What the hell's going on? Yeah, whatever. He'll heal you. It's okay. He probably might. distorting what I said. You know what? It's eeny, meeny, miny, mo at this point. We'll go with... We didn't turn them to gold. The god did it. Since he's like into... No, but he's like, oh, cultist, cultist. So we'll be like, yeah.
Yes, yes. Because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. Your cultists.
Oh my gosh.
There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
Okay. Alright, yes.
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process. All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern.
Okay.
This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not? Then you're of no use to me.
Oh,
Do
please
you
don't
have any last words?
I like his voice. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Looks like we're dead, guys. Looks like we're dead. Wait a minute. I lied in the early bit. I know, right? We're like, do you? Everyone will die? No, he doesn't care if everybody dies. You know what I mean? Because he's like, oh, you and your cultists will die and you will help me. Because all you cultists are the same. You know, like... How do you Welcome back. You're just gonna miss out a whole situation here. We're about to die. You say you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. Okay, judging. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see how we can deduce this, right? If I say for the last time I'm not a cultist, I don't believe you. You say you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. It makes me sound weak. These guys, you're an idiot. They're like, it's like, excuse me. At least I'm not gonna die. As if you fire that area, everyone's gonna die. Good for your cultist things. You have no idea what you're in for. Is that a threat? Kill you? Do you? Fight sequence. But you see, my bets are on do you because it goes over real well. Yeah, it does actually. But it's either or, right? Like do you because it's pushing the borders of the golden rule because we don't know whether killing would be a thing, right? You could be just die. All right. Okay, hold on. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mickey Mouse says no. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mickey Mouse says no. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mickey Mouse says no. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mickey Mouse says no. Mo. Mickey Mouse says no. Oh!
Aha, I knew it. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. Oh, follow Sentius back to the shrine. Interesting. What in the world? Oh, interesting. Oh no 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 no. Okay, so death. Oh. That was my health.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
Time travel.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
I restart the game, yeah. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a handlebar. Nice.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Ah.
Alright, see you around.
Yeah. And my health. My health is healing. Interesting. Interestinger and interestinger. Oh, that's a nice little plot twist. He watches through their eyes. Interesting.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
Okay, sister. Oh.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Oh.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What's your story, lady?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. They never do.
Ah, I think I understand what this is.
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. Help me. You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment. Help me. It is... The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Okay. Maybe you can find out who the assassin was looking and warn him. I could.
I
I
love
could.
your clothes. So
Let the buyer
exotic.
beware. There's graffiti everywhere. What's this? Interesting. Okay, you know what I think? I'll be honest with you, I think I know what it is.
Vote for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern.
I think I know what this is.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Ah, I think I know what this is. This is purgatory. Sins of one, right? Or
I
something like that.
love your clothes.
I know you love my
So,
clothes.
oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to
Damn,
visit.
she hot.
I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
Oh.
You're not like any Roman man I've ever seen. You seem so refined.
Oh yeah.
So civilized.
Oh, sorry, please. No, please go on.
Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
Oh, what? You came on to me? What?
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Ha. Wow. Yeah, I think the Nick thing is whatever.
Ugh,
I think
let
she's
it
got a
go.
problem.
Nothing's going to happen between us.
Oh wow. I think her neck is like, I think she has that condition with her neck. Or maybe she's
Certainly, for 10 denarii. Whatever you like. I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with...
Oh.
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want... Straight to business, huh? I can work with... As a matter of fact, I'm happy to tell you all about it, but... So, how badly... Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet.
scoliosis, that's the thing.
One day, maybe, but not now. I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business.
You have scoliosis?
Now, do you want it or not?
I never knew that.
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. What's the mat? Well, perhaps you could take out... All right, see ya.
Ooh, damn. Never knew that. This woman, though. Jeez, what's this? Let the buyer beware. Yes, this is the one. The many shall suffer for the sins of one. So, meaning... Fermented fish, eh? Horatius chest. No, I'm not gonna steal his stuff. Roman shield. Permarods right now. Ooh.
Ixion
Oh,
turns.
she's kinda creepy. You speak with your tongues. Who are you? Hello, lady. Oh. Key to the chest in the shrine of Apollo. Let's just take that. Little do they know. Right? Little do they know. Oh, okay. That's good.
49 Beladies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
Okay, let's see. So, I honestly think this is purgatory. This is not time travel as it is. Is that boobies or is that him? It's boobies, isn't it? Oh, it's man boobies. Okay. Let's see. So, sure it's gonna hot though. Let's his whistles. Hey, yo! I actually want to go check out that. Let's check out. Okay, actually, let's check out that place. What's this? The author makes case of the existence of the Golden Rule. The myth of the Golden Rule. So a customer I shall begin paying on my respect to the gods of the cities. For continued prosperity and tranquility deserves our admiration, but I must part from custom for his attempt to impose the strict rule is oppressive and... Okay. It being pretty makes sense, because if Karen saying you have to find new half day in a river. I also have a new theory about who Karen is. Who is Karen? Is that the River of Styx lady? Who among us is not awoken in a cold sweat, free from transgression, golden rule over man? Yet the thread of sweat that we live in is, I believe, deception. I shall prove to you. Let me begin this kind of arguments. First, the scripture stating that many shall suffer from the sins of one is the evidence of the golden rule is very real, but that is logically unsound, for we cannot assume the righteous knew any more than we did that this was. Second, place evidence the golden rule is real. You need not remind that it was I who discovered them all around the city. It is I who collected them, placed them in handcart, and placed them in the niches in which they sit today. I will not soon forget them, and I have a conclusion. People. There is simply no evidence to support the conclusion, but when we read Venus, we do not believe. Why should we? Also, make these arguments after living in fear and to prove the golden rule is false to reaction. Sharon! Karen! The dude who ferries. Oh my gosh. It's a lady to trick us. Oh my gosh, dude! Then it makes sense. We just solved the mystery. It makes sense. Because if this is like a Roman purgatory that the river Styx, that would be Karen. Yep, the ferryman. The priestess, eh? I actually, okay, now I'm curious, right? I'm actually really curious. You see all these people? I feel like they were people that were actually, who were like living in the city, and then they did something wrong, and then, what's this? Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone. Right? They did something wrong, and then after that, they well basically got shot with that by the arrow things, and then it resets. Do you know what I mean? And then when it resets, they kind of stay golden. Oh, what's this?
new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Ah. I'm pretty sure Roman it will be pronounced like Karen too. Probably. Like Charon. Charon. What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?" The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
You don't have to tell me, lady.
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
Technically it, right? Technically it.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you? You do? Well then, have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Yeah. I think...
Good. Thank you. But please be careful.
Because all of them kind of came from the river, right?
Don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too. You have? Then what is it? Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else? There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Actually, what happened to Livia?
I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us.
Purgatory.
One way or another. I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military but here it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic, realizing only a select few possess such powers. Says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine. and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Oh, wow. the second answer is very like, what the hell? Or perhaps the gods that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test, and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are. But I think
I'm pleased to hear it.
what's the sense
It
of
must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask? You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination. I like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected.
Oh.
So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow. All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running of... Well, you're not as... But if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election. By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course. I'm responsible for announcing it. Certainly. Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Horatius.
What is it, citizen?
Huh.
Alright.
Okay, so we've got Horatius. This was what's her face. That's his name. Ooh, guide me. Oh, yeah, technically she is sort of guiding me. Let's see. Okay. Okay, hold up. Let's see. This is that. This is this. If I was to steal something and then go back through time. Oh wait. We went this way, I'm assuming. Let's just go this way.
Citizen.
Okay, let's ask her.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. You know, some people say it's the creation of an... But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch? Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for your... No response. I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours, either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into bed. Oh, and I suppose I'll just have to take the word of... I trust you can...
Okay, so technically That's it. She's got nothing. Him, however. Okay, so we went this. Find you. Macaron. Macaron. Wait, how do I even... no. How do I... Where do I go? Where's the... Where was that place that we were at? Where was that place? Is it this place? Oh. That's interesting. Is it this way? No, it's not this way. What? How do I get to that place with the where the guy got shot? You know what I mean? Hilarious. Should be here somewhere. Is it this way? Okay, she ain't saying nothing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the place where the assassin got shot. Because I want to see if he turned into a gold statue. What's this? Ooh, take. Take this item. I can take items. Okay, we'll probably see how much denarii we got now. Was he? You're looking at me. What the heck? I don't even know where the bathhouse is. I don't even know where I'm going, I'll be honest with you. Where's the bathhouse? Oh, nice! Nice, we're back here. Ah. Ah.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. Real... You have to do something. Are you serious? Are you going to... Thank you. I have to hide. What? Why? All right,
Okay, let's see. Oh, so basically he did not freeze, that's for sure. Before anything, we have all this. Okay. There you go. Okay, so he doesn't...
Stop right there. I'm looking... Thank you for your service to the Empire.
I want to see this happen as well.
Filthy, lying degenerate!
That's interesting. Wooden bow. Yeah, I'll take it. And then bounty notice. I'll take it. There we go. Ho ho ho. I see. Wow, we just totally. Quintius. That's his name. That was the hardest thing to pronounce for some reason. Ah, so we have knowledge of what can happen. Were you taking a shower? Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, it's just that toilet paper. Oh, ew. I just picked up the toilet paper. Ew, that's disgusting. And it's a communal toilet thing. That's disgusting. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, so we could actually. Alright. Oh, woof. Too far ahead, my bad. Okay. Let's see. What's this? Is he? Okay, no. I'm not gonna think about it. What's this? What's this? Nothing. Okay, man's got a bow. What's this? Oh, what is this place? Oh, medical tools. Yeesh. Lucretia.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumulatus Decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of Silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing.
Aww.
And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that Silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetic Camfututo and scratching his eyes out.
Oh. So technically, right, what I could probably do is, right, since I already have the bow and he wants the bow, I could probably just give him the bow and trade it for, because I think I can get the bow like twice, right? So I could give him the bow and I get that thing. Get him Lucretia. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm
Lucretia,
going to be
that's the one.
straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared.
I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up. My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here. It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it. Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense. Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means.
What does that mean?
I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace. Thanks, I suppose.
Yeah, because we gotta figure out how to treat rheumatism, right?
I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine. A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands. Sure. What do you want to know?
Oh, so Lulia was the girl that was poisoned.
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they... Hemlock, I believe.
I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolas's villa, and they are quite secretive.
Aww.
Gladly. Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to. There was one other person who, but that was Nevia, and well, she used to run until this changed the last, and then she's been gone. But I read one of. He's become so irritable that the smallest thing I just. Really? That.
Unlock this. Willow bark. There we go. Take this item.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Let's talk to this person.
Feeling all right? Oh, I see. Well?
Willowbark.
Willowbark. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping...
Okay, so technically I've been sent here and helping people out, right?
Thank you. All right. Well,
okay. Let's go with this guy. Oh, it's Rufius.
Name's Rufius. What business is that of yours? Willowbark. And this will work? Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism, this cursed statue, it was too much. Started... See you around.
Wait a minute.
Ah, you... Malleolus. No. Fine. See you around.
For the time being, right? So we've helped him out with his rheumatism. Dionysius, this is him. There we are.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow. You no idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our... And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use, but I would like to propose a... Tell me, do you have any idea how people...
The statues come to life and fire golden arrows. You know what? Let's lie this time, just to see what he has to say.
Well, between you and me, I found an old scroll from years ago, hastily written, in which the author claimed something extraordinary and terrifying. Supposedly, 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the 2 of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested? Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you in? Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan. But first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand? Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what. Oh, gods, no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade.
Oh my god.
But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away. Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
Ah.
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you. When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger? So, are you in, partner? Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment.
Interesting.
And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
This is interesting.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
Oh. Yeah. Totally hear you, man. What's this? Extinguish the braziers. Right, okay. How do I swap this out? There we go. Okay, so now this is
partner. Do you have the bow? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you. A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
Oh no.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole. Not a very effective threat, is it? Your second problem is the golden rule. What are you gonna do? Kill us all? Hit the bow now. I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive towards
Oh
intruders.
no.
You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
What do I do? Don't shoot it, that's for sure. Shoot the nest? Oh. Oh, and I shot the nest. Oh. Oh no, I'm loading. I don't know what's going on. Why am I loading? Oh, nice. Nice. What's this? Oh, arrows. Oh. Interesting. Now I have the golden arrow. I ain't never gonna give him no. I'm a go-getter. I'm a stone cold killer. That's what I is, Leah. You gotta understand. Okay, look at all this gold I've collected, right? Inventory. I've got 268. Do you think I will always have this 268? Aha, secret tunnel. You don't even know me, DCS. You don't even know me. Yeah, okay. Oh, this thing is helping me. This what's that thing called? The whispers. The whispers are helping me. There we go. Damn. Hello. Oh, this is scary. That guy stuck.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything, my beloved Galatea.
Oh, whoops.
I write this
okay, I shouldn't have done
so
that
that one
twice.
day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strange whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from...
Oh, okay. So basically, this is a bit of a backstory from what Navia's talking about. She realizes that the golden statues are alive. But from that moment on, I knew the horrors of this place, immobilized within these statues of living human beings.
That moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Ooh, more arrows. Hey lady, how you doing? Okay. Oh. What are you doing? Who are you? Oh! Oh my gosh! A peeled statue? No, you're joking. She didn't. Oh, don't tell me she did. She did. She started peeling the statues. Oh! Oh my lord, she started peeling the statues. You're joking. Poor statues. Are you okay? Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, missed there. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I think she was trying to save them. But she made a mistake. She miscalculated. What did this... Oh my gosh. So sorry.
You're not supposed to be here.
That's Navia. There we go. Okay, that was Nynaeve. Oh, what's her name again? Nivea. For men. Oh, get it? Nivea for men. Down where? Down where? C-store? C-store. C-store, talk to me, C-store. Okay. This is, that way, eh? Okay. Alright. I see. You're welcome. Anytime, man. Anytime. Oh. 6 arrows. Taking this quiver. Lovely. Sorry, fam. I just had to kick you. I just had to. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, missed completely. Headshot, eh? Oh, missed. Sorry, excuse me, excuse me. Thank you. What's wrong with you? Flesh and arrows, some gold. I know, I'm sorry, alright? I just had to take the money. Okay? Don't look at me like that. The reason why I'm taking the money is so that I can buy information, dude. This would totally suck if I had to, you know. Okay. There you go. It's like after you just save them, you just kick them. He's the bread guy. Or is it bread still? Coin pouch. I'm sorry, okay?
Why won't it stop?
Come, I'll help you. Oh my gosh, that was like... Where? What? Oh, missed. Completely. Oh, no, 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 no. Where? Will you? Okay, I will. Just... Please, can you? Ow! Ow! There we are. You're welcome. I'm so sorry, dude. What's this? What's this? Can I kick it? Oh. Yeah, they do move so freaky. I think because they're like super skinny on the inside, and then they like have like golden bits on them as well, so it really hurts them. Sorry, fam. This is it's gonna be freakier than I expected. There's blood! Oh yeah, it must be from the peeling. I thought so. That's gruesome. It's terrible. So terrible.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what sane mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper, your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Oh man. Oh. Froze there a little bit. Oh, fuck it! Oh, so this is a spawner. Okay. Can't really do anything about spawners. Oh, that freaked me out. Oh, great. Okay. Is there any more? Nothing else. Good. Good. Poor. Okay. Since I already goldified this. That way? Okay. Nice! Perfect. No! Oh, darn it. Now I gotta... Okay, I gotta run this way, run this way, run this way. Run this way, run this way. Excuse me. This way, run this way, duck. Run this way, run this way. Ooh, that was close. Oh, mother of pearl! Sorry. There we are. Okay. Is there anything else? These boxes? No? Amphora of arrows. Is this a... Oh! Thank you.
Make it stop.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, dude.
You.
Okay.
Make it stop. Please.
Okay.
Kill me.
There we are.
You. Help us.
I'm trying to. Stop moving your head.
You. Make it stop. I just want to die.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Such a great guy, right? Just gonna save their life. God, just imagine that though. So sad. Oh, I have to. Oh man. Do I have to? So I have to. Jump down here then. This is a pouch of money! So terrified something unknown. Oh, her boobies are out. Oh no. Oh! Damn, that freaked me out a little bit. More arrows. I don't want no fish sauce. I don't want fish sauce. Fish sauce is something that I just do not want. Boom. Come. Now you're surrounded by your friends. Okay. You got this.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. First, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring that you I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this God's forsaken place.
Oh man. Poor, oh my gosh. You know what it is, sir? Okay, so we're actually kind of like going through this right now. You right there, fam? Oh, poor guy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so just so you know that these things are alive. Sorry, I'm just gonna take that. I'm sorry, you guys are not gonna use it, are you? Alright. Sorry, lads. Closer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Behind me. Oh!
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and
Oh,
disturbed
no.
my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for
Whoa, 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 calm down.
And do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get
Shoot her!
what you deserve. You think you can bring me down with your little wooden arrows before I jam this blade into your throat?
Oh.
What? How? That's impossible. You're trying to intimidate me.
Dang, ding, dang.
Liar. Really? I'm not sure I believe you.
Oh, I'm not gonna shoot her.
If you can undo this mess, I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
Alright, stand back. Sorry, love. There you go.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it.
Oh, I saved her
I'll
life.
stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. Here's the key I promised you. It opens a chest in the Shrine of Apollo.
I already
believe
have
there
your
are a
key,
few
woman. I already
things in
opened it.
there which may be useful to Lucretia.
Listen. I already take it. Yeah, whatever.
Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Goodbye, Navia.
Go. And never return.
You just stop peeling people, okay? I'm so sorry, my dudes. So sorry this has happened to you. Oh, look at you, all golden bones. Terrible, terrible thing. Can I talk to her? No, I can't talk to her. Let's see. Key. Ooh. Take. There we go. We just got 1,000. Oh, we just got 1,000. We got 1,000. What can I do with 1,000 denaries? Denaries. I'm rich. That's mad though. How? Okay, so now that we kind of like sidetracked all the way into the palace, right? How the heck? Cash money. How the heck do we? Now do we kill Decius? I feel like we should kill Decius since he was a little cheater. Just ride the zip line. Let's go. Let's ride the zip line. Ride the zip line. Ride the zip. Ride the zip line. Zip line. What's up? There we go. And I have the golden bow and arrow. Got the golden boner. Fabia.
Shiny. You took care of him? An accident?
Oh.
So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse? Really? Then how? Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Hey, do you just remember me?
Speaking of which,
Shoot him in the head.
welcome.
Turn him
I'm
to gold.
Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
Let's see. What's your story, Fabia?
There's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am. Oh yeah, I suppose you're right. Hadn't really thought about it. But the gods are mysterious and powerful. Who knows what their plans are for us?
Let's see.
What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables, and Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes, and Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days. Well, I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around here, but that doesn't mean you don't belong, does it?
Why does she have the crazy eyes on me?
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we? Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the golden rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop.
Here you go.
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I popped my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of 3 people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps.
Okay, thanks. It does help. Thank you.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
I know you won't. Let's see. So, I have to investigate the 3 people, right? That's mad. Let's see. Who's this? This is Equitia. Oh, here she is.
Ave again. Did you find what you need? And did you notice anything? A pattern? That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else?
That's all I noticed.
There are definitely some common threads there. Keep asking people how they wound up. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure.
No, definitely not.
Should I come back to me once you...
I think, yeah, for us, we... Hold up, let's just see. Definitely not. We are definitely... Actually, I was just about to say, probably end it right here. Let me just, like, sit down here somewhere. I can't? Okay, never mind. But, let me tell you this. This is actually a really good game. I like the mystery of it all. I'll be honest with you. This is really good stuff. I'll probably put it as this. New save game. Alright, and then, yeah. I'll probably quit it here, huh? But yes. But either way, right? Yes. So, okay. That was actually a good place to actually kind of stop. Like, now we're just gonna do the investigation of, you know, the gay harassment. This is really cool. The gay harassment of Virgil. The gay harassment? The gay hating? I don't know what you call it. But yes. Either way, right? I think it's a really good game. And thank you so much for suggesting it, Max. That's a really cool game. Also, I also have the closing shift. I think yep, one of two people. I think it's either Leo or what's his name? Zagorn was the one that mentioned it to me. I just can't remember who it was. But either or, thank you for that as well. Okay, I guess we'll be streaming tomorrow. I think we'll probably be streaming slightly longer tomorrow as well. Maybe I'll start about slightly earlier as well. I'm sorry, I'm starting quite late. I've been sleeping quite late as well. I'm just having my sleep schedule just messed up. That's why I've been passing out. I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know which one it will be. Could be Forgotten City again, because I actually really like this. Or it could be The Closing Shift. That is a horror game. It's about Stalker or something like that. I don't know. Either way, whatever, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for jumping on. It's really awesome. I really want to see what happens next. But I really feel like this is purgatory, and you know, we kind of have to like figure out, because we kind of went through the river as well. So most probably we died. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna stumble upon the river Styx. But whatever. Yeah. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. For those who kind of made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. For those who kind of made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. Duton F2, thank you so much for the follow. It means a lot to me. I hope I see you guys tomorrow for this next part of the game. I hope, or we'll just see how tomorrow goes. You know what? We'll just see how tomorrow goes, and then I'll probably update the stream. There it is. But yeah, this is a good game. Thank you so much. I do sim streams on the weekend, and I do this streams. Storyline streams during the weekdays. I'll let you guys know about my new schedule soon, hopefully, but we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, till next time, peace be upon you.